Welcome back to Space Engineers Hardcore Survival. So I have decided to make a couple of changes to the way I record these videos. So at the moment you can see me recording down here. I'm going to try and put myself down the bottom right. At least then I'm not hiding it and above the screen, because I find down the bottom of the screen there's not much happening. Whereas on top, if I'm like showing something, like say for example I'm showing this here wind turbine, if I was in the upper right you wouldn't be able to see it, or certain things would be hidden. Why is that unsafe grids? I want to get rid of that. Performance issues, experimental mode. Yeah, I get that, but I don't really care. Ooh. Right, so anybody that's been following the complex creations videos would know that we have built a remote controlled scout, which I do want to get done as soon as possible because it is fairly fast and it will get wherever we want pretty quickly. The only issue is it requires having an antenna on a base, and I just need to double check to see if a large grid antenna needs probably does, doesn't it? Antennas, there it is. So to make, in order to make an antenna we need a beacon. We've got a battery, we need to make a beacon. What is a beacon? Alright, so none of these here take... Oh, is it actually cheaper? Satellite dish cheaper? Not really. So yeah, I want to get a beacon, put it onto the base, and then like an antenna to remotely control. But we did say in the last episode we should get this thing here pretty much covered in terms of if something were to accidentally happen, we want to be able to respond back without having to come back down again, because chances are if we come on part of the game we could be like 50 kilometers the opposite side, and that's not feasible since we can't walk that. So we need to protect this here as much as possible. So I think what we should do is in this here episode, oh yeah, the other thing as well is in the complex creations I did make this here a bit better, but it requires having to pretty much create a whole new one, unless I can find some way to project over this, but I'd say it'd be just quicker projecting off the side of it and building a completely new one and then grind that up for resources. So yeah, we need to start making this base in a way where we can put stuff in it and cover it up. But then I was also thinking maybe we should move, because when we were looking over at the ice, which is about 10 kilometers away, there was good points around there where we could you know, set up. Also this isn't as flat as I would like. Now it's not great for expanding, we'd like somewhere flat. So what we could do is we could look for some dried out lake beds. They're relatively flat as well, but I've no idea where to even start looking for those, and I haven't come across any, or we haven't come across any of those in our journeys. So I think what we'll do in this here episode is we'll try and find a way to get that inside here and get a cover on top of it. So what we'll do is we'll put like a floor over this here, drop that there into it, and then build a roof over it. Or what we do is we extend this here on out, lift this up, put it inside it, and then that saves it that way. And then what we could do is we could use an advanced rotor to connect this here to the main ship itself, or we can use a connector to do that, which would probably be safer. Oh, it just dawned on me there. Why didn't... It just dawned on me there for a second. If we were to slap a connector onto this, and a connector onto, say, the back of this here, and reverse up to it to connect to that connector, that would pick that there up, and that would eliminate the need of this here trailer. I'm going to write that down, because I'm going to do that in complex creations. I think what we'll do is we'll do another version of that trailer, because it'd be quite handy to have tools that uses connectors instead of having the rotor blocks. It'd be a lot safer to connect as well. At least it keeps it relative to that. Where is all my sheets? Right there. I keep sheets with notes on them. So I'm gonna put that down. And we'll have it use connector to connect small grid to large. There. And at least now we'll be able to do this. Right, so I think the idea of extending this here out, because so we're going to do the floor in light armor, and then the roof and the walls will be heavy armor, so we're going to need a absolute ton of iron, but it is needed. Alright, so I did set this here to make a load of plates. How far did it get? Not much, it's ran out, but we do have a load, which is good. So let's get this and start extending this here out. I'm gonna grind that off. And let's do there. Just so we can pick that there up. That, and that. And also this will support. Oh good, that will sit there, that's alright. I'll put these here along here as well. Probably should put a connector on that as well, so then we can connect no vehicles up to it. Right, so what we'll do is we'll extend this here as far as we can get it. Right. We just needed to find some way to lift that onto here. So what I was thinking was, if we have a hinge, a boom, a hinge, a boom, and another hinge and boom, we could pick this here up and take it over and place it down in here, put it on top of a rotor block and then swing it into place. And then we can use a connector to connect it to the base itself for charge. And that's all it is. It's all it's going to be used is just for charging. So let's build that. So in order to pick this up, that's roughly the middle there. So let's get an advanced rotor. And we could probably do this with small grid. And add a small head. Yeah, that'll save resources. Then we get a hinge. I would say a small hinge would do rightly with it. Would small hinge lift that up though? I don't know how heavy that would be. Yeah, should be alright. That's that. And then we'll have... Oh wait, that needs to actually come out a bit more. Oh.
Fuel critical.
Oops. There we go. Add small head. Take it up a couple of blocks. Yeah, and then we put our hinge on it. I'm gonna go this way here. And we'll go. Why is not let me put that on? It's being really weird. There we go. Gonna lock that there first. Rotor lock. And let's lock them. Well, we could get that hinge to come down the way, so let's get that welded up first. There we go. And we'll weld that there as well. Probably put that to the end. I need to go and get some more. Why is it? Oops. I'm gonna cancel that production of those there. I'll end up going through too many of them. Right, let's go and get some. Let's go and get some iron. What's going on here? Is this run out of power or what's going on? Oh. Let's turn this one back to auto. Where's that battery? Oh, there. Is that turned off though? Yeah, it is. Right. What's that on? That should do there. And detach. Turn that on to. There we go. Right, let's go for a wee spin. So I'll go and collect some more iron. Oh, there's some iron over here. We'll get a load of it. Fill it up to the brim. So, in terms of fuel, at least we have oxygen. We've got ice now, so we can make hydrogen fuel for engines if needed for power, which is good. Oh, that's still here. That's good. These don't seem to despawn then. That's a bit of an issue. So, we will have ways of charging up batteries if we need to quickly charge them. But we will put some hydrogen engines in the base if we can. But we do need cobalt as soon as possible. Can I just... Oh, can I not do that? No? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this here off. There we go. Oh, I'll get that actually. There we go. So... I need to check to see if engines require... metal grids, and I think they do. I can't remember just off the top of my head. But if they do, that's not an issue because, well, we have to do things in a certain order. So the main objectives for the next few episodes is to get that wee enclosure built around that survival pod, because at the moment it is quite naked, and it's just asking for trouble if something were to come over, like some random encounter or whatever. So by getting a wall on top, at least that covers it. And then what we'll try and do is we will try and look for both magnesium and cobalt, because those are the two things we will need. Either or, I'm happy enough. Magnesium would be very good because then at least then we can get guns. But I can't remember if guns also take metal grids, but we'll check it here in a second when I get up here. There we go. Let's have a look. Gun. Let me see. Block weapons. Well, that's all we can make, but these here don't take metal grids, no? No, that's good. So we could make... Oh, that's an interior turret. That's rubbish. Where's the main turret? Oh, here they are. So we, oh yeah, we'll have to make an assembler first. Ah, it does. An automatic turret there as well. So we do need metal grids. Interior turrets are better than nothing, but they don't do much damage. Don't do much at all. But we should make a drilling. I know that's something we've been meaning to make now on the complex creations, is like some sort of a drilling machine. But I think we might, instead of doing it a small grid, I think we might actually make a large grid one. We could slap on some drills on something like this here and like go down into it, but you need something to be able to adjust. You could put the drills on a hinge that go up and down, and that'll give you your height. But it's actually trying to do it and slope down into it. I'll have to mess about it with complex creations in order to see what's the best idea. Just need to see what the best action is. But yeah, let's fill this here up to the brim as much as we can get, because we will need as much as possible. Oh, it's dangerous. It is very dangerous there. I need a better way to slope up into that. Shouldn't have dug that far down. Oh, I'm falling off here. Need probably like an access ladder or something down to it. A proper tunnel is what's needed. No, like we come in for it from an angle and go down it. Hold on a second. Oh, it's a tree. I was about to say, what? How can we see that so close? Right, let's go down and get the rest of that, and then we'll go down. That'll do. Oh. So hard to get in and out here. But if we like have a gentle slope going down, if we have a gentle slope going down into it, that'd be good. Okay. I love how smooth this is though. Which side was it had the missed thing? Okay. That's it. How do we... Oh, you just... Oh, it's full. Well, that's every night anyway, so that's okay. Right, let's see. Medium cargo container. Probably needed to build a big large one, but that requires the large grid. Okay. Well, all the other stuff was made, so that's good. How is that filled up so far? Oh, because of these here. There we go, at least we can get that into it. And we'll grab the stuff. Alright, let's get this here welded up first. And then we can control that. And then the hinge. Right, so we need to turn that around this way here. Yeah. So let's turn that around. Where's 0 on this here? So 180 degrees. Let's do an upper limit of 180. Should just do that there. And lower limit of 0. And velocity, we'll change that to 2 until it goes down. Maybe reverse it. Alright, until it gets to 0. What the? That'll do. And hinge lock off, and we'll have it go down the other way. The other way. Is there not enough power in the base or something to run this? There should be. What's going on here? Oh, right. That's makes sense. So it's going this way, and then we'll build a whole load of those. What do we have a load of that we don't need? Why do we have so much of that? Alright. So that's going that way, so we'll get a load of these here, build a load of them on it. Oh. Oh, that's brilliant. Let me see, 5. So if we're going to put it anywhere, we'll try and put it in the middle, so I think somewhere about here. So we need the height. How many blocks is that? That's probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, and then you need land gear. It's 9, 10, so this here needs to be at least 10 blocks tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 12, and then put a hinge on that. Turn that around. And then this is going to be 12 blocks. Oh. So I get that bit and that bit. Is that the right? No, it's not. Oh. Let's see. We need hinge part and the hinge. There we go. Oh, unless I'm on steel tube. What's that waiting on? Oh, and the inventory's full. Okay. Might as well roll a lab. As well. So that's that, and then this here is going to flip up to 0. So lower limit is 0, and now we reverse it. Velocity. That comes out 12 blocks. You get some more. Why do we have so much crap that we didn't ask for? So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. And then a hinge part. Right, so we want the hinge part, and then we want the hinge itself. Oh, is that it? Aha. Right, so what will happen is that's going to straighten up, that's going to come back down, and then there's going to be another piece on the end of this here. So this gives more plates. Oh, need stairs onto this. So 6. This is the bit that'll have the... Hold on. I just realised something. That needs to actually come out a bit further. That needs to come out as far as it can go. And... Oh, stupid. That will get that over as far as possible. Take that off. Oh. Can we get a hinge there? Can't. Yep. Ooh, that's close enough. Grab those. So that's that, and then what we'll do is we'll hinge this here up. So what is that currently? Let's go 1. No, the other way. And then the landing gear on top of that. Landing gear or landing pad, doesn't really matter. Nope. There we go. Right, so this is where we're gonna twist things a bit here. Right, okay, so let's see. Let's twist this here up a bit. So this is where we're gonna have our limits. So what is that? -2. Let's set an upper limit of 1 and lower limit of -1. And now what we do is click this and just do that there, rock it. And then same thing with this here, where this is going to be -1, and that's going to be 1. So we need to go up a bit more. Actually, event in this here needs to go up a bit. So this here is going to go -1 And that one's going to be 1. Not quite like that, but bring that down. What the? Oh, I've done the wrong thing there. Oh, it's still not long enough. That boom there's not long enough. Oh no, wait, it might actually be. We don't need to get it bang on top of it. Oh, I need to go down the other bit. There we go. Aha. So what angle is this here? That's a 30, so let's set that to 30. What angle is this? 64. Set that so that way whenever we unclip this here it doesn't go bang. Switch lock. Right, let's see, let's lift this. It looks weird. Alright. Nah, let's lift it up. Oh god. This is really nerve-wracking. Oh. You have no idea how nerve-wracking this is. It just looks so weird as well. I love a perspective camera. Hold on a second. Let me see here. Where are we? Where are we? Hold on, let's slow this down. Oh, hold on. Let's see what this looks like. Right, let's try this again. What's happened here? Oh, it's gone down. Oh, right, okay, I see what's happened. Right, I'm gonna be careful with this here. I don't want to be messing around with it too much. Right, I'm gonna bring that one there down. I know the fuel's critical. I actually can't see that. Bring that in. And bring that there one up. Oops. So that one there needs his arch back, and then that one needs to come back a bit more. Let's reverse it. I'd say that would do there. Kind of surprised we can reach that from all the way up there. Right, that's 90, and then this here needs to drop all the way. Could just drop it here. Nope. Needs to give a bit of a push. I can't give it a push. Can't put a connector on the back without in the current way either. I wonder if we can pick that back up again. Oh, his auto lock is on, so probably needs to come a bit more this way. Oh. No, I don't like that. I want that switch there. Alright, let's bring that back in. That's it. Now, switch lock. Go down a bit. Oh. If I can get it to land exactly as it is there at the minute, that'd be good. Oh. Need to pick that up again. Just get it to land like that. Ugh, it's not even that like high or whatever. Try it again. Oh, be careful, be careful. I think that would be high enough there. I wonder if we can push it onto it. I think we could push it onto it, perhaps. Yeah, I have an idea. Bit like an excavator. We're gonna scoop that out. That's gonna go over it a bit. That's gonna go down and pick it up. Like that. And then now all we have to do is swing that there. Need to lift it up some way. See, it hasn't got the great angles for it. But at least it's somewhere. If we can get a connector on this side, we can connect it on to something here. So let's get a connector. Can we do that? What's a connector use? Where is it? Oh, there's a connector there. What is it? It doesn't use any grids, does it? No. What is it relying on us to build out? Conveyor cap? Medium cargo container and then conveyor cap. Well, let's build one of these here really quick. Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, the what do you call it? The signal. Why is it being so difficult? Why is this? Sometimes it's really unbearable. Which is which? There we go. Sometimes it's just a wee bit weird, this game. What's one going off there for? Right, can we get a conveyor? Yes, connector. Not conveyor, connector. It's too close, and well, we'll have to connect this here on first to make any sense. But I'd say it'd have to go somewhere like there, or down a bit, maybe there. Yeah. Connector, small grid. I don't care about the fuel. Wish you could turn that off. Right, so we're gonna have to put the... Oh. Oh, sugar. Hope we can get out of here. No. What am I doing anyway? I can't even jump because I've got too much crap here. Let's grab 10 of them there for now. Right, so the connector is going to have to go somewhere about here. We'll have to push it into place if we can, some way. So let me see, 8. Yeah. Why do we keep getting so much stuff? Unnecessary stuff. Let's see, what have we got a lot of there? Why have we got like enough to make another conveyor? What's the whole point of that? Why does it do that? Right, okay, so I've got an idea. Let's see now, let's do this here. Take that off. Put it on like that there instead. Landing, small grid. Oh, it's added two of them on for some reason. That's weird. And put them in, grab that. And this is going to go on here. So what we can do is see if we can grab it like that. Oh. I'm gonna have to swing it around a wee bit. Same thing with this one here. We're just gonna set the limits. What is it currently at? Upper limit 0. Let's do this one here at 1. And rotor locks off. Right. Should do it. Yeah. What's it connected to there? Oh, it's the other one. Oh, I need to turn that off. He's coming around this way here a bit. This is such tedious work, but I promise it's all worth it. That should do now. So we need to swing that up and outwards. And swing that in a wee bit. And let's see if we can rotate it a wee bit. Alright. Yes! Right. That's gonna do. I'm not gonna bother with any more of that. That's ridiculous. I will have to build out another one here now because of that. But that's as good as we're gonna get. See if we can lock that as well. Just keep it in case no I should be alright. Let me just quickly disconnect maybe. Let's lift it up a wee tiny tad here. And twist it up. And twist that a wee bit. Yeah, I'll do. I'll do rightly. Right. Let's disconnect that. And get rid of all this. The whole thing. It might actually make sense to fold that back the other way. Yeah, let's go back the other way. Be careful, don't rack this. Lower them and keep going. Right, get rid of all that. And grind it all up, because we'll not be using any of that again. Don't know why I welded the whole thing up, should have just left the skeleton. But sure, that's the way it is. But anyway, at least we've got all that there done. That's that connected to the base, and a healthy way of charging it up as well. That keeps it, ensure that there is enough electricity to keep it going. And grind this. Oh. There we go. Done. Dump all that in there. So now the next thing to do is pretty much weld this whole place up, and then we can start building the walls. So let's continue these here. We'll go out another one. This is going to be our wall here. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to well, let's see, let's get the these here as well. Although we don't have cobalt yet, we'll put these here in it for now. And we'll have a ramp coming up here that'll cover that. And then what we'll do is we will make we'll do something better with that there, but these are going to be moved eventually, so that's alright. Keep those coming on around there. Right, let's see. Let's come out ramp. So now we can go up and down there when we need to. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld this here up, and yeah, I'm just going to weld up the whole floor and all that there, and weld up as many of these here as possible. So I'm just going to skip that footage, there's no point really showing it. I'm just going to build up, you see now, so that's 6 there, and then a roof on top of that. And then, yeah, a roof on top of all this here. Let's just quickly do that, just to show it. There. So that's going to be a roof there. Now, it might seem a bit wasteful and we're not going to put anything in here. This is only to protect that, so that's all I'm going to do. So in the next episode, this here will be more or less completed. Or I'll just do a quick time lapse of the end of this here video of me doing this here, and then that will be that. Okay, so that's it for this here episode. Thanks again for watching. If you have any comments or any suggestions at all, do drop them down below, or visit the Discord channel that's linked in the description. Follow the Discord channel for the schedule as well as the information board. There you'll be able to see what games they're playing, as well as when those games are coming out onto YouTube. If you're enjoying the content, do consider subscribing and drop a like if you enjoyed what you see. As you know, it helps show what people are interested the most, and I'll try and focus on those areas a bit more in the future. But other than that, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I would like to give a massive shout out to the channel donators. You help make these videos possible.